Fillmore.
What a card he was. And, you know, he always considered himself an actor, and he was. He's quite a good actor. But he had a collection of hats in his office, and he could put a hat on and become a raging maniac. He could put a different hat on and become just the sweetest guy in the world. And it's kind of mercurial, it would be the word I'd use to describe him. Very easily changeable. But he oftentimes used rage to intimidate. And it never really worked on us because we knew him from the get-go. It sounded bad, his raging, but it was generally because, you know, he was just trying to get us to work for less, you know, and we kept asking him for more because we knew he was making more. So we were just trying to get a fair deal out of him. But, I mean, we caught him cheating on us and stealing from us and all of that stuff, which he considered his job as a promoter. He wouldn't be a good promoter if he didn't find some way to put something over on us. You know, he thought that's what promoters were supposed to do, and he was going to be the best at it.
What sorts of things did he do?
Oh, open up. We'd have these long lines outside waiting for the doors to open at a given hall, like Winterland or something. And the line would run down the side of the building. He'd have one of his guys open up a side door and let in 150 people to take the pressure off the line, you understand. Collect their tickets and put them in a cardboard bag, a cardboard box, or a brown paper bag, not tear the tickets, take the tickets up front and give them to his security guys that were out in front and resell them.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's just a basic scam. There were other scams later on that involved, you know, when tickets started coming out of machines. You know, that involved him getting tickets from machines and then to brokers. You know, and suddenly when the tickets are out for sale, they're sold out immediately, and then there's all these tickets that are suddenly available for a lot more money. Chunks, blocks of tickets. And I go, well, who got these? You know, it's supposed to be a fair deal. I mean, that all evolved over the years to the point where Danny and I decided that we'd have our own tickets printed and he could buy them from us. You know, then we'd have a really good idea of what was going on.
Yeah, you could see exactly what was coming in and when and
yeah.
how.
Well, okay. I mean, it's like just T-shirts or something. Here you go. Here's your allotment. This is what you owe us for these. And we want this much in front. And the rest we want the night of the performance. And if you didn't sell them all, we want those back. You know? What you didn't sell, we get back. So that way, if he says, okay, well, we sold this many and we got this back and there's a discrepancy, we'd make him pay for that discrepancy. Mm-hmm. But then, I mean, he'd find ways to, like, add 2 rows of seats at the Madison Square Garden, which would bring in another, how many thousands of dollars, you know? So we had to, like, basically count the seats in these halls. It's advertise this many seats, and that's what we're printing up as tickets and so on and so forth. Well, the scams were many. And he wasn't the only one doing them. Almost every promoter was up to something. At least we could figure him out. You know, he was sort of if we could figure him out, we knew what we could figure everybody else out.
He was a teacher, in other words.
Yeah, yeah, right.